this sparked a debate online because we know that we're getting Liv versus Becky at King and Queen of the Ring. So many people feel like Liv has to win the title at King and Queen of the Ring. I am someone who is saying no. And people don't understand. We've already talked about this. Like, we've already said she can't win the first one. Like, it needs to be pushed out longer.
Yeah.
I feel like,
you.
another solid month of storyline more, because like she's one of the number one merch sellers for the women. Like, she's clearly
number one.
She's not hated. Like, they need to do something else to get people to like actually react to her winning and Becky losing. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you don't want to run into the same issue that she had in her first title run. You don't want to. Yeah. You don't want to have her be champion too early. And like, people like Liv, she's obviously in a different space than she was when she won the title then. But also, she just came back, hasn't had many matches, they had to like flip it and make her a heel because of the unexpected injury to Rhea. So it's like they haven't really completely dove to making her a full blown like hated heel yet. And I'm hoping that they're not completely like turning their back on the potential storyline with Dominic, because
I was just about to say something about that, because
we haven't seen anything from that for 2 weeks. So I'm like, don't ignore that. You know, like, it would almost be better, I guess, like if they don't pick it up next week, that after she loses at King and Queen of the Ring, have it pick up then. Because then that's like, what, 3 weeks until Clash at the Castle. That would be the perfect time to have it be, 3 weeks of her doing, seeing stuff with her or whatever. And maybe Dominic is the reason why she wins. That would be...
Yeah, you just took everything on. Everything that I was thinking about. Like, legitimately, you don't have her win now. I totally agree there. And because the good thing is you didn't explain really why. And it's because Becky has Lyra. Well, Liv needs somebody in her corner. And she's still on the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour, which is all about taking everything away from Rhea Ripley. Take her right-hand man, and you get Dominic in your corner. Now Dominic's helping you because he could spin it. What?
I was going to say, but Dom does not come out in her corner, though.
No, she's teasing him along. That's the build-up. That's the build-up on Raw and whatnot.
He comes out to help her win, but he's not, like, you don't know about it until then. That's my plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like, maybe Lyra comes out with Becky. Liv comes out alone. This is my idea. Dominic comes out and helps in some way. Whether it, like, I mean, maybe he they kind of don't really have the men put their hands on them, so I don't know how he wins. But I feel like something is going to happen where Dominic comes out and helps. Like, they could do another injury angle where he's injured, but maybe he's better in a month. But you still think he's like in the sling, and he's able to come out and help Liv win, and then they celebrate together, and you're like, oh, like, to me, instant heat on Liv.
Yes,
it has to happen that way.
I'm more for, I want to see her kind of plant the seeds a little bit with like backstage segments on Raw.
Yes,
like little interactions.
Yes,
and then boom, can of worms open it.
I just mean, like, if it's at Clash at the Castle, I just mean, I don't want Dominic to come out with her. I don't want it to be like, we know that Dominic is working for her. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see, like, we keep seeing these things in the background or whatever, or you're kind of like, oh, what's going on with Liv and Dom? But we don't see it all come to fruition until he comes out at Clash at the Castle to help her win. That's all I mean. That, I feel like, would be like the automatic way to get her to be so hated, and the easiest way to make Rhea come back and be like the most over baby face besides Becky on Raw. Like,